The Canada Day long weekend is just hours away, which means road trip season is here. But is your car ready to hit the road? We're here with Craig Campbell from Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac Certified Service in Vancouver. Let's talk about three things that we want to check our cars for before we actually go on that road trip.
Yeah, and all these are real easy, but many times we forget it. First thing is tire pressure. Tire pressure is part of your handling, so safety-wise, it's also part of your fuel economy. A lot of vehicles have a tire pressure monitoring system, so you know what the actual pressure is, but you know what it's supposed to be. Sometimes you can look at a tire wall, but basically the easiest place to look at what the tire pressure is supposed to be is right on every single door. You see that beautiful yellow sticker? Tells you your real pressure. If they're matching up, you're good to go. And it just takes a second to top up the air before you go on your trip.
And every car is different.
Yeah, every car will be different, and that's the easiest way to check for it.
Okay.
And that makes a big difference on your handling. It also makes a big difference on your tire wear as well, if you have proper inflation. And sometimes you look inside the wheel well, you're like, do I have enough tread? Do I not have enough tread? That's why we recommend getting your vehicle inspected on a regular basis, because they'll actually be able to tell you how much tread is left. And if you take a look at this tire here, this customer did a tire swap, and you can see there's a little bit of uneven wear going on, kind of it scrubs on the sides. And don't forget, we may not be worrying about snow and stuff like that in the summertime, but to make sure that rain is being pushed out of the way should you get a big storm if you're going through the hills, it's kind of an important thing to check your tires.
Right, safety is paramount. Okay, let's talk about the wiper blades on our cars.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Again, if it rains out, it's a cheap investment for your wipers. We recommend every 6 months to a year to replace your wipers, but the glass kind of tells you the story, right? If you hear squeaks and you see streaks and all that kind of idea, it's time to replace the wipers. In fact, if you look at an example here, Gary here has an example of a customer that we switched the wipers on theirs, and you can see it's already well past what they should have had. It's already
That's bad. Okay, all right.
That's bad, and they could have changed that a few months before. And this is what you're looking through. It's a cheap investment.
Okay,
yeah.
And the third and final thing we'll talk about right now is an easy thing to throw into your car to make sure that it's in as part of your road trip.
Yeah, and it's a safety kit. We think about the winter time. That's when we need to have blankets and candles and so on. But summertime is really no different. If you're taking your family, make sure you have a small little first aid kit in there. Maybe a flashlight just in case things are at night. Make sure the batteries are good. But even small things like your jumper cables and tow strap, possibly if something did happen, throw it in your trunk. That way it's there. And you'd hate to have any interruptions on your summer trip. So that'll make sure things are nice and easy for you.
That peace of mind. Okay, so you got the safety kit, you've got the wiper blades, you got your tires checked out. Coming up next, we'll talk about things under the hood to make sure your car is summer road trip ready.